Well, good afternoon, and welcome to the Friday edition of the Person to Person podcast. I am one of your hosts. My name is Michael Harris, right here in Houston, Texas. I just finished talking with Gary Stone, and of course, his darling wife, Claudia, is having some serious health issues. And I am here with my darling wife, Dieta Yvonne. She had a medical uh, issue dealt with early this morning. In fact, we were up most of the night and at the hospital early this morning. And growing old has its advantages and it has its disadvantages. But I do thank God that we are still among the living and looking for, much more time here. Um, but of course, the time has to end. And I am one who hopes that when I leave here, that I will be in the presence of God. But right now, we want to be in your presence. And if you have people who you think might enjoy the podcast, then please let them know and tell them how they can pick it up. A lot is going on in the world today. And fortunately, a lot of it's good. And unfortunately, a lot of it is not too good. But we are here to talk to you about things that are of importance to you and things that may not be important to you, but may be important to someone else. The number to call is 832-564-9609. 832-564-9609. I just got off the phone with Gary. He's doing a couple of things, and we'll be hooking up with him in just a little while as soon as he completes a task that he's doing for his wife. Now, I know some of you are saying, well, why do you guys do a podcast when you all have so many other things to do? Well, because it's important that we keep open the lines of communication and let folk know that you have a voice and that you have the right to express your opinions just like other persons do. Well, I won't say just like other people do, but I will say that we should have the right, equal rights. Yes, many times when we want to talk about things, people seek to silence us. But uh, the world has shown that you don't necessarily have to be black, brown, red, yellow, or some color in between to have your voice um, canceled, I guess you could say. And you in using Stephen Colbert. I've never met Mr. Colbert, but I appreciate his talent and I appreciate his boldness to deal with some issues, in some cases, a lot of issues that other people want to ignore, and they want to ignore it because of exactly because of what has happened to Mr. Colbert. It's sad, but the rich, well, some of the rich, so we will say the rich conservatives in this great nation of ours are now flexing their economic power and are buying portions of networks or buying whole networks or threatening to remove their advertising from the networks that question, challenge, and sometimes make fun of or tell the truth about some of the things that these people are seeking to do. And I tell you, they are dismantling or attempting to dismantle many of the things that have are symbolic of the progress that we have made in this country since my childhood. I was born in 1952, and the United States of America was in the midst of a change where Black people were no longer officially second class, maybe not second class, third class, or fourth class citizens with very few rights. And I am excited about growing up in that time, but I also grew up in a time when we did not have those rights. And just one small mistake, like with an Emmett Till, who just said goodbye to a lady who happened to be Caucasian and ended up dead. I had a similar, well, it wasn't with a Caucasian female, but it was with some males at the slaughterhouse up in Carthage, Texas. And somebody mentioned Panola County the other day in referencing some of the most racist areas in the South, Panola County, and I think the name Carthage popped up. But it wasn't just Panola County and Carthage. Much of Texas was one of the most racially divided and most dangerous places for people of color to live when I was a young boy. And to a degree, while much has changed, much still remains the same. Now, again, the number here is 832-564-9609. Gary is finishing up something that he's doing for and with Claudia. And as soon as he finishes, he will be giving us a call. But we will, talk to you about those things and other things that are within reason, things that I think are, things that are on my mind. But in order for me to talk about things that are on your mind, you need to message me or give me a call. And again, that number is 832-564-9609. The major thing on my mind, well, there are so many things on my mind. Got a, what is that? A light bill, I guess you can call it. And for the last few months, my light bill has been between $400 and $500 a month. And I changed companies. I was with what was HL&P. My wife worked for them for a number of years, and a good place to work for, but an expensive product to pay for these days. And so I changed to another company that offered a lower rate. But again, they get you in, and it's almost like bait and switch. Okay, yeah, we'll give you this introductory rate, this decent rate to get you away from. It's not HL&P anymore, Houston Lighting and Power. What is it, Yvonne? Do you remember what the name of your former company? Well, is it? Um, yeah, well, neither can I. See, our age is starting to show, but just so much happens. So much happens. Is that Gary Stone showing up on his phone? Now, you're not in color, Gary. Do I have to hit you to add you to the stage? There he is. Our very own. You're not Captain Kirk. You are the guy who replaced Kirk on the Enterprise.
That's right. That's right. Patrick, what's his name?
Here
Something.
we
Something.
um,
I don't know.
do
But
I
yeah,
have something else? Gary Stone. Yeah, HL&P, Houston Lighting and Power. Gary, are you talking to me?
I think I am. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're moving your lips.
Oh, you.
Now I have to figure out how to get your sound on.
Oh, my sound is on my side.
Sound. Uh, huh. Any suggestions on how I do that?
As you're in the show, everyone can see and hear you. It says.
Now, that's the one reason I like having people around or having a sheet of paper or something that tells me what I need to do. I'll tell you. Okay, maybe this is the microphone here.
There. Oh, you just put it on mute. Now
So
you're
that was my mic.
you. Now if you can
Hmm.
unmute me.
Well, do you want to call me on my phone, Gary, Mm, and talk to me on the phone while you're showing up? Yvonne's laughing at me now. Okay, there's Gary Stone. So I'm gonna put Gary Stone on my phone. Hello, Gary.
Yeah. So I'm
I can't even.
oh, there. Yeah, I'm hearing you in two different places now. It's a little bit of an echo for me.
Okay.
I think it's okay.
All
You're
right.
pretty close. It's not as much of an echo. I think I hear myself as more of an echo hearing it through the sound there. I'm surprised you can't hear me.
Oh, I can hear you now.
I know,
Yeah.
but I mean from the computer. There's just probably a button you're not pushing. You see three little dots next to my square? Are there three little dots, horizontal dots or vertical dots?
No.
If you put the cursor on my picture, do you see anything pop up? Because I can see a microphone.
Okay, I see three. Okay, I see the dots now.
Yeah,
So I should click that dot.
well, click on that, see if it says unmute.
It says Gary Stone removed from stage, solo layout, mute, and edit mic
Right.
settings.
If it says mute, click on where it says mute, and it should unmute me.
Okay.
No, it just shows that you muted it.
Okay, I told you it was not.
So unmute that. Well, I can't believe you can't hear me. You have the volume turned up.
Okay, this is a new computer.
Well, so is it a Mac computer?
No, it is an HP.
You muted me again, so unmute that.
Okay. Okay.
Still muted.
Okay.
So is your computer a Mac or is it a Dell or something else?
You know what, Gary? I hit the button and let me unmute it.
Well, you muted me. See where it's muted. Now it's unmuted.
Okay.
Yeah. So you should be able to hear me through your computer.
I'm not hearing you through the computer.
Are you sure the volume is turned up? You know how to turn the volume up?
See, you're embarrassing me again, Gary. I'd had people here with me showing me how to do things. And I must tell you that the older I get, the more difficult it gets to remember things. And unless I make notes, so don't make me a bigger boob than I already am. Yeah. Well, maybe the thing to do is, since I don't know what to do, is to I don't know what to do.
Yeah. Well, I'm just hearing myself echo. I guess a little bit of a time lapse from when I talk here, but when it comes out on the phone, I'm not sure if anything's coming out on the computer. So can you tell that, or is it only my voice is only coming from the telephone?
Well, considering no, it's just coming from the telephone.
Well, then your volume has to be turned down from the computer. Now on your keyboard, on a Mac computer, there's little speakers on top of like F10 and F11 and F9, and you can.
Okay, I see a speaker.
If you look at F13 or what is it? I can't hardly read it. It's so small.
Well, it's F3 here and F2 where the speakers are.
All right, we'll push that button.
Okay, I'm pushing the button, and it's at 100%.
Well, then you should be able to hear me through the computer.
Okay, I'm going to put you on mute and see if I can hear you through the computer. But
can you hear me?
Now speak to me.
Can you hear me?
No, still not getting you.
Well,
should I click on the mic again?
Yeah, try that.
You know, it says
the host has muted your mic.
It's muted.
Okay, your mic is unmuted now.
Well, then you should be able to hear me.
You can't hear me?
Okay,
Hello?
well, I'm not.
That makes me think that the volume is down. So you might have to push that little key button where it shows the speaker, you know, to the one, maybe to this one to the left or to the right, and you push it, and all of a sudden but you said it's at 100%. So
Yep.
we are at a conundrum.
A conundrum. Yep, at a conundrum. So, Bobby Womack had a song entitled "Where Do We Go From Here?"
Yeah, well, you're just going to have to try to do the show with this echo
happening.
So I don't know.
Well, do you have some things that you want to talk about? And I will listen to you and try to.
You have guests there? Do you have guests that's going to be on the show?
No. Yvonne had a what do you call it? Well, we were at the hospital this morning. We got to have some things done, and didn't actually know whether we would be back in time to do this or not.
Yeah. Also here, well, I've been dealing with Claudia's illness and the possibility of what to do. And maybe there's someone out there that will have an opinion. I'd love to hear it because this is all very personal. But I would like to hear their opinion about
this horse pill. I don't know if you've heard of it.
The horse pill that they give to animals, like a horse, is supposed to cure cancer. And there are some videos out there with people claiming that they have found a cure to cancer and that doctors don't want you to know about it. Even Tucker Carlson is interviewing somebody saying that, it's a conspiracy for the pharmaceuticals and the doctors to make money because they're not curing cancer. And here's these two, I don't know if they're two pills or two chemicals that you can use that they've used in horses and that they can cure cancer. The problem is there's no scientific evidence for that. It's just all what somebody's willing to say, and we don't know what's true and what's not true. So, my wife's brother and sister wants to try it. So let me see if I can come up with what the name of it is. And I can tell you in just a second.
Okay, well, I just did something stupid again.
Well, I know if somehow the echo
is worse.
Yeah, I know it.
Worse. So, I don't know. You have to get your daughter to come back from Dallas so she can fix this so we can do a show.
Oh, well, she's not. She's upstairs.
You may have to go through the door, knock on the door, and beg her to come solve this problem. Is she mad at you?
Am I black?
All right. Well, tell her I'm asking for her.
Okay, Gary. Yeah, we shall see. All right. Well, would you care to talk while I go up here and see? Now, see, folk, y'all are dealing with real radio now.
All right.
Okay.
So the name of this medicine is ivermectin. It's ivermectin plus mebendazole. mebendazole. It's a combined dual action forces to effectively treat parasitic infections in adults. They claim to be able to cure cancer. So, if anybody's listening to this on Facebook and you're hanging in there with us, I have to, my hats off to you because it sounds like a terrible bout of echo to me. And I see that a number of people say they can hear us just fine. And okay, well, it's feeding back on these ends. So Michael needs to put one of the speakers, on mute, so it doesn't feed back so much. Maybe he'll be back in a moment.
Okay, I'm back, and I'll tell you what we'll do. Rather than sit here and embarrass ourselves because we don't have the technical knowledge to run this stuff. I'll see if she will eventually come down, and I will try to restart again, or find.
Call me or text me. Let me know.
Okay. All right. And ladies and gentlemen, I am so sorry. I do apologize.
I'm gonna leave. I'm being
Summoned.
Who's Mandy? Mandy?
Mandy? I don't know, Mandy.